Good morning everyone and Happy New Year. I hope you guys had the best Christmas and the most lovely New Year, however you chose to spend it. I just had some friends around, we had a few drinks, had some sort of party nibble type things and played some games and it was wonderful. So 2023 is here. It's going to take me a long time to get used to writing that, and I think a lot of paperwork is going to be ruined by me writing 22 and having to cross it out. But New Year, same me, if I'm honest. I think it's really important when the new year comes to become slightly more mindful, slightly more reflective, but it doesn't mean setting goals for yourself that are so strict and unrealistic. It's about, for me, becoming more aware of who I am currently and where I want to be, things that are important to me, and how I can move forward sensibly within a year to achieve that. So I just like to think of things that mean something to me. So family, making sure I spend time with my family, becoming as kind of self-sufficient as we can do. So I've already bought some new fruit trees. I bought a Bramley apple tree and a Warwickshire plum, which apparently are golden plums, so quite excited for that one. I know it's going to be a few years before they kind of bear any fruits, but again, it's just that step forward that I'm making, and then trying to be as sort of eco and forward planning as possible. So when I buy new clothes, not just going for kind of the cheap fast fashion sort of things, but things that are gonna, are made from kind of sensible brands, really good materials that are gonna last me forever. So trying to find things that are quite classic, that won't, I won't wear once and it'll sit in the back of my wardrobe forever because it's just a waste really. And then thinking of house things, what I want to do with the house kind of going forward. So this year we did quite a lot. We did the fireplace, we kind of painted most rooms, we started the loft insulating, we tiled the kitchen, and it's just an extension of that. So continuing the work in the garden, a new shower which is hopefully coming in the next couple of weeks, cannot wait. So we need to go pick some tiles for that, and just kind of small steps, and then thinking what I want to achieve this year. So I'd like to get back to doing kind of some more sport and activity. I know I walk Jess sort of every day, which is about an hour of kind of movement, which is good, but I've always been a really sporty, I was a really sporty child, part of kind of all the teams at school. I did a lot of swimming, I did my triathlons, and yes, I did some triathlons this year, but they were sort of half-hearted, like I didn't really train for them, and I think it's because I felt like I had to do something, and that's not always why you should be doing something, because you feel you have to. So I'm hoping to kind of just move my body a little bit more, because I know it makes me feel good and that's what I need. I did buy some kettlebells from Costco, so they've got a great deal. Well, I think it's a great deal at the minute, and I think there's a 3 kilo, a 5 kilo and an 8 kilo, all for £18. So I'm hoping to find some really good sort of kettlebell videos and sessions on YouTube to watch and kind of follow along with, just because then if it's at my home I can do it whenever I have a kind of spare minute, and just trying to make a little bit more time to do some of that, go for a run, go for a cycle, just small things. I would at some point like to rejoin the swim club I was with before I went to uni, but I think I need a little bit more time to get into that kind of mentality, but hopefully at some point this year I'll feel ready to do that. And then just generally sort of being a bit more mindful about what I'm doing. So I've bought a journal, it hasn't arrived yet, and I used to be kind of one of those people that was like, oh, journals are so pointless, I don't see any, why do I need to do that? But actually I think it would be really useful, and I don't need to do it every day, maybe just kind of once a week, just to take a note of how I'm feeling rather than letting it getting too far. Things I'm grateful for, things that perhaps I need to work on, things that I haven't enjoyed that kind of week or month or whenever I do it. So just again, small things. I have, so one of my sort of resolutions as such was to be a little bit more careful with my money. I don't spend kind of all the time, but I do tend to find I spend little and often and then wonder where it's all gone, and I don't have any savings. I would at some point like to actually hopefully be able to buy like a second house, not necessarily a house but like a flat or something I can rent out, renovate and then rent out, mainly because I absolutely love watching Homes Under the Hammer and that has always been dreams. But I need to be careful because you're not just going to find money from nowhere. I need to actively think about where I'm spending and try and kind of cut back a little bit. Having said that, this month that is not going to happen because I've been saving up things that I want, ready for January sales, just to try and get them a bit cheaper. So I've got a few things that should be arriving soon. Very boring things like some new slippers. I've bought upholstery spot cleaner thing to clean the sofas and the sofa bed that's in here, rugs and things like that. So yeah, and then just some toiletries. Yeah, really quite dull things actually, but like I said, it's things that I've been wanting but I've held out for, so I'm going to get them this month. After this month I will be saving, hopefully. No, I will. So I hope you guys have kind of thought about things for this year that you'd like to achieve, or just kind of ways that you'd like to just make a small change in your life to make yourselves happier and healthier, and we can kind of do this year together. Obviously last year is when I started kind of vlogging and making videos, and I have loved it. So that will hopefully still be a part of my life this year, and hoping to kind of grow this community of people who hopefully are like me, that are just trying to kind of fumble our way through life in the best way that we can, living in a village, doing countryside things, renovating our sort of really old house, and trying to grow veg and just be thoughtful about where all our sort of food and clothes and materials come from. So yeah, like I say, welcome and good luck for the next year. I hope we can spend it together. Just want to point out how cute this mug is that my friend got me for Christmas. I am so in love with it. Like I mentioned, I was getting a journal and it's just arrived, so I just wanted to show you guys. It's called, I think, the Go Girl journal. I've never journaled before, so it'll be exciting. Are you interested, Jessica? Are you? So quite excited to start using it. I think I might, because it says kind of GG on the front, what I'm thinking about doing is actually just getting a sticker and putting something over that, because I feel like it looks like some initials and they're obviously not my initials, so I don't know whether to change that. Sorry if you can hear the banging. It's actually Jess's tail on the radiator that's just underneath the camera. Hey, you're obviously a happy bean this morning. She's not been feeling very well for the last couple of days. She's been quite snoozy just in her bed. A bit of an upset stomach, I think, bless her. So we've not been doing huge walks, but I might see if she wants a little one today, because she's certainly looking much kind of brighter and happier in herself, which is good. But back to the journal. Do you really want to get involved? Say hi then. Are you going to say hello? So let's open it up. It also came, and the main reason I bought it is because it comes with stickers, and apparently I am still a child inside, because is there anything better than having a sticker that says be a warrior, not a worrier? Because I need that as a motto in my life. So yeah, but I think, so I'm assuming it's meant to be like colour coordinated in some way, because there's 3 different bookmark bits. These stickers come in a little wallet at the back, and then let's just flick through. So there's a general goals section that says my goals, health, fitness and beauty, family, friends, career, fun, heart and spiritual, financial and personal development, which I think are really good kind of breakdowns. They cover every basis, and I could definitely kind of think of things to put in there. And then we've got just sort of an actual planner bit, so general notes, and then each day kind of across there. And the good thing is you get to write the date in. So because I am an awful person at keeping up to date with things, it means that if I miss a week, it doesn't throw out the whole planner. I can just kind of skip and write in the next. And then at the bottom of that page it says this month's goals and then life balance goals. And again, they're broken up into the little sections of health and fitness, beauty, family, friends, romance, spiritual, and then fun, you know, recreational, general social activities. And then it gets split kind of even further into habits. So again, kind of each day of the week there, and then they've got this week's priorities, so I guess I'm going to put that as kind of little tasks that I want to achieve that week. The to-do list, which will be, I guess, the kind of boring things. I'll probably use it as, you know, going shopping, posting videos, things like that. And then we've got a habit tracker, so I need to think of some habits that I want to start this year. There's a fair few things that I probably should start, but like I kind of mentioned in the earlier bit of the video, I'm not one to setting myself such strict and set, you know, non-flexible resolutions that I'm not going to keep, because I think you get really disheartened. Whereas, you know, I want to grow as a person, and growth on the whole is a slow and steady process. You don't just suddenly change overnight, and that's what I like to go for. And then the final bit just at the back is just essentially a page of dots, and I've seen this on loads of people's planners and I'm never quite sure what they're for. I will probably use it to doodle because that is what I like to do, but I don't think that's what it's for. I should probably look more into journaling properly rather than just buying a journal and kind of bashing ahead. But I really think it's going to be quite handy to do, and I am setting myself the first challenge of actually doing it and trying to do it as often as I can, because that's, you know, I know that's the way I'm going to get the most benefit out of it. Oh look, it comes with a little guide. There we are. I will read that. But yeah, so I'm going to get started on that. The other thing I want to do today is make a vision board for my laptop screensaver, or backing picture. You know the one that I mean. Just to keep me motivated, things that make me feel happy, things that I perhaps want to achieve this year, various things like that. Just 'cause I think it'd be quite nice to look at rather than the kind of dark screen that I currently have it set to. But yeah, so let's go and do that. I also just want to point out, I don't know if I just showed you the bit of the video or if I decided not to. I don't know why a new year means I had to decide to recut my fringe, but it's a little bit shorter than I would perhaps like, and now it just kind of flicks in an awkward way. Because I'm trying to embrace the curly hair, I've bought some new Cantu shampoo and conditioner, and it's actually really helping. I don't know how well you guys can see, but I've actually got some of my waves and even kind of some curls coming back into my hair. That side's a bit more straight, and I think most of it is because I faff around with it so much. But it's getting there, but obviously it means short hair is now just really flicky. But I will sort it out, we'll get used to it, and hopefully things will continue to get a bit curlier and a bit wavier.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a...
So here we are, this is the first stage done. I've written in some of my big life pictures, some goals I want to achieve, top 5 goals, I only actually put 3. Then a little mind map. There's not really a map at all, but that's how I just wanted to do it. My strategy, so it was skills and how I'm going to learn, things I don't want to essentially leave behind, morning and evening routines, onto the monthly planner, which I've not filled in yet other than the dates, as you can see. And then just back into the kind of mind map, just saying essentially that mental health is what I want to work on this year, and how I'm going to do that. The final thing on my to-do list is my vision board. So I use Canva for this. I always like to find out the dimensions kind of what I want to be creating, pop those in this kind of corner box here, just so you know you're kind of making obviously the right size for your computer. Then I pop over to Pinterest. It is the easiest place to find pictures that I like. As you can see, I have a vibe that I tend to go for. So I'm just going to be finding little things, making a background colour that I think will kind of make me happy, and then just scrolling through lots of pictures of things that I think will make me smile, things that will motivate me, and just generally kind of what I want my 2023 to look like, obviously in kind of broad terms.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days.
Like I said, using Pinterest, I literally just copy the pictures that I think look nice, paste them onto my Canva board, and then we'll kind of shuffle them around until I'm happy, really. And I'll just continue to do that until I think I'm done. I also like to use little quotes. You can actually get rid of the background on some of these, just so you've got kind of a free floating quote, as you will, so I can kind of pop it anywhere I want to.
Need purpose to overcome, but try to do what you love when it's said and done.
Obviously there needs to be dogs involved. I would absolutely love to get a puppy this year. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but this is a dream board, so it's, you know, got to be on there. Look at this little guy. Is that not just the most adorable face you have ever seen?
I believe in the better days. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
And here we are, all finished. Now just to make it to be the background of my laptop.
And I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Here we are, putting it as the background, and there it is, all done. It is going to make me so happy looking at this every day. Please enjoy a little video of Jess getting a new whale toy for her 9th birthday the other day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you all the very best for 2023.